right. People are starting to settle in here. Go ahead and find a comfortable position on your mats. Maybe you are crisscross applesauce. Maybe you're seated on your shins. It does not matter. Just find a position that allows you to start to ground down into body and breath. I'm going to come along, spray some of our yoga mist. Just help us further move into our 5 senses. Take a deep inhale in through your nose, all the way down into your sit bones. And exhale out through the mouth. We're going to do that a couple more times, just allowing tension to leave the body in that exhale. As you inhale, you ground into the sit bones. You send that breath into your belly, your rib cage, your low back. And as you exhale, for those of you who feel called to move a little bit through this part of the practice, a gentle sway, a roll of the neck, feel free to incorporate as much or as little movement as feels good to you. As always, this is personal practice. Follow the impulses of your body. No matter where you are, I ask that you begin to establish your ujjayi breath by sealing the lips, and from henceforth, taking that inhale in through the nose and back out through the nose. Your inhales will move into the lowest space in your belly, engaging your diaphragm, allowing your rib cage and your low back to expand. So this 360-degree expansion in the breath, and then we exhale, keeping a little constriction through the back of that throat. You should be able to hear yourself breathe. Today we are focused on strength and stretch. Finding discomfort in that strengthening aspect of our exercise, and expansion as we rest. Find space for this metaphor as we practice today. Where in your life are you being asked to walk into uncomfortable spaces that put you under tension, in order to grow? And as you find space to rest and recover, in the midst of those strength and conditioning moments, what happens? We need both. On your next inhale, I invite you to take your hands up over to your sides, above your head, bringing your palms together. Pull them down to your heart. Bow your chin into your chest and set an intention for today's flow. How will you honor your body, your mind, and your lived experience with these 30 minutes? On your inhale, press your hands back overhead. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee. Look over that back shoulder in a twist. We sit up nice and tall, and on our exhale, we come a little bit deeper, relaxing the muscles of the back. Inhale to center. Exhale. Go ahead and switch sides. Relax into the stretch. Remember, the inhale is a chance to look into your posture. The exhale is a chance to allow for more space, not force it. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take those hands, spread the fingertips wide, pull your elbows down to your side, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then inhale, we lift. Exhale, release. We're gonna roll up over our knees, coming into an all fours position. Wrists beneath our shoulders, knees beneath our hips. Find some movement. As always, I invite a little bit of self-expression into this first part of class. Move in a way that feels good. Move in a way that you feel called to move. Find those pockets of tension in the body and watch what honoring them in your own specific way does for your mind. When you're ready, find stillness. Take your toes, ground them into the earth. Pull your belly button up into your spine. Press your heart forward towards the front of your mat. Pick up your knees. And then press your heart back towards your upper thighs. Pedal out the feet in your first downward facing dog of class. Deep bends in one knee simultaneously, pressing the opposing heel back. Big, deep pedals, warming up the back of those legs. Your hands should be splayed, so fingertips splayed, pressing into your front pointer finger and middle finger, making sure you make this little suction cup between the center of your mat and your palm. Find stillness here. Reaching your tailbone up towards the sky another inch, and then allowing your heels to relax towards the earth. You should feel a little bit of a stretch through the back of your legs, always keeping a micro bend at the knees. Deep breath. Feel strength move into your shoulders as they support the body. On your inhale, ripple your body forward into a plank. And then allow your knees to descend towards your mat. Your heart shines forward towards the front of your mat. Deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, the elbows stay tight into the body until your belly meets the mat. Relax the legs. Shoulders roll up into the ears and back. Inhale, we lift the heart, we hover the hands. Use your back and core, not your low back. And then exhale, melt forward. Press back into a child's pose. Glutes to heels, reaching your fingertips forward. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right side of the room. You can take that left hand, place it over the right to intensify the stretch, if that feels good for you. And then inhale back to center and exhale over to the other side. Again, you can take the right hand, place it over the left, focusing on stretching out the side body. Send your breath into every cell of that side. Feel it expand, open. And then inhale, we come back to center. Big stretch forward. And then ripple the chest forward, coming back into an all-fours position. Flip the toes. Shine the heart forward. Lift the knees and exhale, press the heart back towards the upper thighs. Find a nice strong down dog. Come up onto the tiptoes here, bend the knees deeply, and hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep all the way up. Lead with your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we press up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Heart reaches forward, fingertips to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, hop or step back to plank. Move your shins down. Tilt your pelvis forward. You should see a nice long line from the top of your head to the base of your knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, keep the elbows tight to the body, but don't release the belly, and press all the way up. We're going to do that again. Exhaling down, hover, and then press through the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, press down and up through the back of the arms. This is the last one. Deep breath in. Feel the body shake and press through the back of the arms. Flip the toes. Send the tailbone up. Adjust your downward facing dog. Come up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Feet together, forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep, lead with your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Did you feel that in the back of your arms, in your shoulders, in your core? Strength entering the body, discomfort. Inhale, press the hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart reaches forward. Exhale, come down, take the hands down, press your legs back. Release the shins, the tops of the feet, shine your heart forward, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, down. Inhale, press. Exhale, down. Inhale, press. Exhale, down. Inhale, press. Last one, exhale, down. Inhale, press. Flip the toes and the tailbone up. Adjust your feet to hip width distance. Strengthen your down dog. Walk your hands back towards your toes at the back of your mat. Release into a forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep, leading with the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, press up. Exhale, splay the hands, pull your elbows down to your sides. Use your shoulder blades. Press up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Find plank. Hold here. Deep breath in through the nose. Press through the back of your heels. Shine your heart forward. And exhale, find downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, find plank. One vertebrae at a time. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left heel reaches towards the sky, keeping the pinky toe turned down. And then point the toe, open the hip, and exhale, pull that knee forward between the hands into a low lunge. Step the back foot in, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep. Bring the hands together, and as you exhale, come into a chair. Your weight is in your heels, squeezing your legs, your thighs together a lot. Take your heart, reach it up. Sink a little bit deeper into your heels. Inhale, we press. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down, hop, step, or jump, back to plank. Release your shins. Shine your heart forward, deep breath in. Exhale. Push up. 3 more times to the beat of your own breath. Keep your elbows into your sides. Use the back of your arms. Use your core. This is the last one. Take your toes, press them down. Find downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, press up. Exhale, fold down. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Find a strong plank. Hold. Press to the back of your heels. Belly button to spine. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward, find plank. Exhale, down dog. We're almost done. Inhale, the right heel reaches up off the mat. Keep the pinky toe squared down. You should feel this in your glute. Point the toe, open the hip, single leg dog. And then exhale, sweep that knee forward between the hands, low lunge. Back foot steps in, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up, palms together. And as you exhale, sink back into your heels. Keep your torso upright. We find chair. Squeeze your thighs together. Keep your torso upright. Check in with your body here. You can sink down another centimeter. It doesn't have to be much. Feel tension in the legs. And then inhale, press up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Take the hands to the mat, step back to plank. Release the shins. This is your last set of push-ups. Deep breath in. Shine the heart forward. Exhale. Elbows tight to the body and press on the inhale. 3 more to your own rhythm. Get inside those muscles with your head. Discomfort. Embrace it. Pause at the top, then press back. Child's pose. Take a deep breath in and release. Let tension melt away. Let the breath steady. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Press up through the torso. We're going to go ahead and take that right hand across the body and look over that shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe. What's changed from the beginning of practice until now? Take that same arm And grabbing at your elbow, press the elbow towards the sky, reach those fingertips down between your shoulder blades, sit up nice and tall to stretch the back of the arm. Close your eyes. Continue to breathe with intention down into that low belly. The arms are going to release and make a little rainbow up top. And we're going to go ahead and switch. Look over that shoulder. Notice any inconsistencies between sides. Maybe one is easier than the other. This is just information at this point, things you notice. You don't have to solve anything right now. Take those fingertips, reach them down between your shoulder blades, grab the elbow, sit up nice and tall, belly button into your spine, stretch the back of that arm. Rainbow the hands. We're going to go ahead and roll onto one hip. And we're going to take that left leg out in front of us. Turn the body towards that left toe. Reach the hands up. And then exhale, begin to slowly bow. Your tailbone should not leave the mat. Your heart aims at the upper thigh. We reach the heart out in front of us. Find an anchor point. It doesn't have to be your toes. It can be your ankle. It can be your thigh, as long as you're not pulling at the knee. On your breath in, you check in with your alignment. On your breath out, try to relax. For some of you in this room, the beginning of our practice might have felt very difficult. Maybe physically difficult, maybe mentally difficult, maybe both. And that's okay. It's in that discomfort that the growth happens, that we feel a sense of change, relief, elation. Something else happens to us as the discomfort alleviates. And this is where the rest comes in. We reflect. We appreciate. We find balance here. How can we apply this to life? And how can we remember next time we hit a uncomfortable moment? Slowly walk your hands back, your torso up. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Again, rotate the body so that your heart shines towards that big toe. Lift your hands. Be nice and tall. And then as you exhale, offer your heart forward, keeping your sit bones connected with the earth. Like me, you might have one side that feels a little bit easier than the other. This is just information. On your breath in, you check in, and on your exhale, you try to soften into the stretch. If your brain has started to wander, I invite you to pull it back in. Back to your breath. Back to what's physically happening in your body. or back to your intention, maybe all three. Slowly walk your hands back, your torso up. And you're going to go ahead and allow your feet to come down. Fully relax the upper body. One last stretch before we find Shavasana. Taking the left foot and crossing it over the right knee, just underneath of it. Picking up the feet and pulling them in towards your body, you're going to grab on to that shin. And you're going to make sure that that left knee stays floating out and the foot flexed as you pull in. So you should feel this stretch on the outside of the left hip. Breathe. Exhale, release. And switch sides. Both feet come to the floor. And then go ahead and switch, stacking the right ankle right beneath the left knee. Pick up both legs, pull through into so that you can grab onto that shin. Take your right knee to float out. Flex the foot as a reminder. You're making a figure four. And then breathe into the side of that right hip. Go ahead and release both feet down. Allow your heels to move towards the wide edges of your mat. Your arms to relax at either side of you, palms facing up. Shoulder blades release. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, grow heavy. Relax. These final moments of class belong fully to you. Enjoy your Shavasana. As you come to, you can begin to restore life to your limbs, maybe a little wiggle in your fingers and your toes. Maybe you bring your big toes together, your arms over your head, a big stretch in opposite directions. Whatever feels good for you, and when you are ready, you can make your way out of Shavasana by rolling onto one side and using your top hand to press your torso back up. Thank you for joining me today. As always, this isn't a gift that you've given me, your presence, though I love to spend time with you. It's a gift you've given yourself. So thank you for showing up for you today. Light in me sees and honors the light I see in each of you. Thank you. Namaste, my friends. See you next time.